Hey y'all, welcome back to NLT Podcast 2.0. I'm excited to be back with you guys for yet another episode, y'all. Listen, I appreciate y'all. Hey y'all. I pray you guys are doing well. I pray you guys are embodying truth, light, and love in everything that you do, but you're also in a space of surrounding yourself with such. It's so important. It's something that I had to learn myself. I can't be around liars, fake people, darkness, or hate, right? I had to surround myself with truth, light, and love, y'all, because that's what I was embodying myself. And so I had to be very conscious of who I surrounded myself with. If you're seeing my face for the first time, hey, I appreciate you for choosing my channel, clicking on this video, because hopefully this video has drawn your attention in order for you to start your inner transformation. But again, if you one of my subscribers, Next Level Transformators, I appreciate y'all, fam. I love y'all. Thank you as always for showing so much love and support to our videos. I love y'all. Listen, I know this episode, I'm excited to talk about this episode. This episode is really, man, I was talking to Heavenly Father and it was just like, okay, this is something I need to talk about. And it's literally, a lot of us are in this space of we're aging, but we're not growing. And one of the things with inner transformation is you have to be consciously growing in order to transform. You have to learn. And once you learn, then you can apply. And in essence, you're growing, right? You're finding yourself not really repeating the same mistakes, or you're not finding yourself putting yourself in the same unhealthy situations, connections, relationships, right? You have learned from what transpired previously, and you're now applying what you learned to your life, so you're not in a repeated cycle. And so in essence, you have grown, you have matured, right? But a lot of us is just aging. We're just getting up in number. We're just really getting up in number. A lot of us is just really very conscious of just aging, right? I don't like to tell people my age. I like to see what people think how old I am. And and it's always, I kind of get the same number, and it's so interesting. But based upon appearance, they will give me a number, but based upon dialogue and conversation, they'll give me another number. It's so interesting. And so this particular episode is not going to be extensive because it's really straight to the point. I just want everybody to understand that there is a difference. Just because you're getting older does not mean that you are growing. Just because you are getting older does not mean that you are maturing. Just because you're getting older does not mean that you are automatically wiser, right? There are so many people that I know personally, but there's a lot of people that I don't know, that I feel it in my spirit that they're aging gracefully, they're aging beautifully, right? They're embodying each new year that they are able to experience, even new decade that they are embarking on. They're aging very beautifully and gracefully, but yet they have not grown. They still operate in low vibrational energy. They still entertain toxic and unhealthy habits and connections. Like they're still having a hard time to learn from things that they endured or encountered decades prior, right? So they're not really growing, but they're aging very beautifully. We have to now get in this space of growing beautifully, where it's in a reflection to how Heavenly Father is moving in our life, but it's also a resource for the next generation. Like we are definitely a group of people who love to tell people what to do, but we don't embody it ourselves. And with inner transformation, it's all about being the example. Is yes, you are releasing the old and embracing the new you, who you were called to be and who you were created to be. But it's about being the example. And that's what growth presents for yourself, is where you learn and you implement in order for you to grow. And it's and it's visible. People see it because you move differently, you speak differently, you operate differently, right? You engage differently. So growth is visible. Aging is not. Because a lot of people, y'all be shocked of how old I am, right? I get the shockness based upon how I look all the time. And not knowing that there's a lot of growth that I possess until you hear the way that I speak. You hear how I have viewpoints or opinions or perspectives on different situations, how I move. Let's talk about it. How I carry myself embodies growth. And this is where the difference is lying, right? A lot of people have this misconception, right? Just because you get older, that you grow. No, it's not true. I'm here to tell you, I know a lot of people who need to grow up, yet they a big age number. Let's talk about it. If you are truly wanting to transform, if you are truly wanting to change, if you are truly wanting to operate in your highest truth, you have to be in the energy of wanting to grow too, not just age gracefully, right? It's this thing that I grew up. My parents are seasonal; they're older than the typical parents of my age group, right? And so, um, I've always heard that when you have gray hair, that you have a lot of wisdom. No, no, that's not true. And let me explain to you why. And I have known a lot of people who have beautiful, full bodies of gray hair, like their whole head is gray, and they lack the wisdom and the maturity that possessing that elegant texture or color of your hair really offers. So don't think somebody has gray hair or they're seasonal, that they are necessarily mature or they have grown, right? You see it in the way that they move. It's a level of self-awareness that reflects within their actions to know if somebody has grown, if to know if somebody has matured. So moving forward, again, y'all know this is next level transformation. So I say this is not for everybody. This is not that surface based transformation where I just want to change. And no, this is where you go into the depths and really do a rebirth. You really put forth that work to change from your inner core. So it's a reflection to your outer being and you're operating in your highest truth. And in doing so, you don't just age gracefully, but you actually mature and you grow spiritually, like healthy and whole, and just you embody everything that he possesses in your transformation. I love y'all. As always, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. If this actually moved you and you know somebody who need to hear about this, please share. Tell a friend, tell a friend. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all the feedback, all the love and support. I hear you. I see you, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Be a blessing, y'all, unto others, but know that you're blessed too.